Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. Main point of update is saying that my whole plan at getting more physically in shape did not work out. I am still fat. I still do not have muscle, but oh well. I'll keep trying at it. Maybe we'll gradually get there. But yeah, like I said, can't say I succeeded at anything. I tried. I enjoyed a lot of walks on the bike trail, went to the gym a lot, and kept basically just re-injuring myself as I kept trying to actually get stronger or cutting calories way too much to the point that I just had no energy at all, and then also became more likely for injury. That being said, it is really hot underneath this thing. I am wearing the... If I can do this. Let me just take this off the... Try not to make a long video, but... I'm just going to take the headset off. It's a Hunter x Hunter shirt. Oh. By the way, as always, I don't know if you guys can even see that. Red Fence Musashi. It's a very good game. I'm actually sweating profusely under this. Let's see if I can just... It's one of those Overlord shirts I had made up. It's really warm under this. Oh. But yeah. I can't see. Hardly worth the crap. Also, side note. I haven't got any muscle, but I don't know if it's even possible to see in this light. It's my leg on the side. Yeah, you guys can't see a damn thing. It's warm in this. But yeah. Can't even see what angle. Can't see. I don't know. Where's my hand? The main point is, where is a good way to do this? Put it back on the... By the way, the camera I'm moving around is the one I wind up using for the... Oh, I'm overheating so bad under this. It's really warm outside. Let's see if I can... At least the air conditioning's on in here. I had originally been having that off and had was apparently not... Ow! I stepped on the thing. Yeah. Yeah, not really. If anything, I've lost muscle and try not to knock my laptop off of railing. But great. And of course, I get to suck in right now too. Yeah, like the shit. Leg is. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Alright, that's still plugged in. You guys should still be able to hear whatever that. But yeah, still fat. Still, yeah. Like I said, just. I feel like, the shin is here. Can you guys even see? I don't even know. Just making everyone go blind with how pale I am. This thing on the legs is. I don't know. Ow. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm trying to show. A little bit of a bump there, and just like. I don't know. Like I said, I know it's not muscular, but I'm not a runner. I'm just saying. This kind of feels like it. You guys probably can't see anything. I don't know. This has just been video of a fat guy in a mask that's hard to breathe in. Just be dumb. I don't know. I guess if anything, the main. Again, I don't know if the microwave. I call it a microphone microwave. Main point I'm trying to say is, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Is that, yeah, for the most part, the intended goals I wound up stating I wanted to do, I failed at. I reached not. I'm still fat. I have not built any muscle. I have not become any more physically fit. That being said, I'm gonna keep trying, though I'm not exactly sure how or in what way. Because again, I need to be careful not to, take things to too much of an extreme. And I am sweating so much under this. I'm just trying to say this. If anyone out there feels the way I do, don't give up. Keep trying. Like, I'll be honest, it feels discouraging. I wanted to succeed at this goal, and I did not. And then again, I kind of feel like I'm a failure at everything I do in life. that my every attempt to try and do anything, I feel like, well, that's why you're not supposed to try to do anything, because you failed. It's like, okay, let's try to do something, but sometimes it feels discouraging because you feel, well, why should I bother trying if I know I'm going to fail? And usually a lot of times my efforts will just be, it's wasted effort, and a lot of times it makes things worse. It's discouraging. But I'm just saying, if you are someone out there who has been trying and you succeeded, good for you. I'm proud of you for, well, succeeding. And if you're someone like me who's been trying and just failing over and over, well, I'm still proud of you too. Keep trying. You haven't exactly succeeded yet, and honestly, I don't know if you ever will. But just keep trying anyway, and don't be too hard on yourself. You do need to push yourself on things, but one, your worth isn't tied to whether or not you can succeed or not. But it is still something important to want to try to, if you have goals, to want to try to meet them. I'm just saying it is discouraging to fail completely at your goals. To want to improve at things and feel that you've made no improvement, and all you've done is get sick and get hurt over and over. Well, yeah, I don't know. Like, this is supposed to be a motivational video for people out there. I don't think I'm exactly hitting that mark. I'm not even sure how well you guys can see anything with the camera, especially that angle and all that. Main thing I'm just saying is, like I said, this is, oh man, pull that against me, slapping my gut. So, still fat. Not exactly any better at, curling or bench press. And honestly, I wouldn't be able to run down that bike trail to save my life. For a while there, I gave myself a hamstring tendinitis and shin splints and hurt my knees and ingrown toenails and hurt my stomach and got sick and then had horrible chest pains and rib pains for a few days. So, yeah. Lunar D8, the man who keeps trying and yet fails at everything. I'm just saying this. If you are someone who succeeded your goals, awesome. I look forward to the goals you succeed at after that, because you'll keep climbing higher and higher. And those of you like me who have, failed at your goals over and over, well, just do what I do. Keep trying. I hope you have better success than me, and honestly, I hope I have better success than me. I hope everything works out in the future. I'm, of course, worried about lots of things that I've talked about many times, but we all have things we worry about. But, yeah. But, as always, I'm the kind of person I just tell people the most important thing is just be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be assertive, read everything you possibly can, especially the Bible. But there's tons of other books that are very interesting. Of course, I'm a big person who likes, who likes anime, manga, light novels, as well as just lots of stories from history. Like lots of music, art, playing my guitar, even though I hardly ever do it. I like just walking on the bike trail, though part of me would hope that I'd be more physically fit in time from doing it. But it's just nice to walk that bike trail. To just, there's lots of big fluffy clouds out today. It's supposed to be a bit of rain tomorrow, but I don't know if it'll be enough of a storm to bother showing you guys or not. I am wanting a big thunderstorm to watch. Maybe I can show you guys my recording setup. It's just too much trouble to carry the laptop in there from there, but it's just, and yeah, I'm cool with the way it is. It's just, I sit in front of my bed on a metal folding chair with another metal folding chair on top of my bed with a laptop on that metal folding chair that's on my bed. So it's like I sit on a metal folding chair, then in front of me is another metal folding chair that's on top of my bed with my laptop on that. Then I have another metal folding chair that has a box fan on it. And then I have another metal folding chair I put in front of the door when I'm in there. As well as I lock the door and I put like metal dumbbells in front of it. Even though I don't look like I lift dumbbells. That's the thing. You would take one look at me and you would assume, that, I don't lift at all. So I don't look like I lift or work out. I try, but then again, I've never been athletic. I've never had a six-pack. At the moment, I can't really run very well. Like I said, when I was trying to run and jog and all that, I just kept hurting myself. My legs kept getting injured and straining stuff. My flexibility's horrible. Then again, I think for a long time before I wound up going on that bike trail and really trying to push myself at it, I would only jog minimally, very rarely, for at least a couple years or so before the thing with the hamstrings being a bit strained and the tendons and stuff. But why was that? One, I was working a shit ton of overtime. Constantly felt broken down from that. Still glad I quit that fucking job. That was fucking garbage. Though I do worry about paying the bills in the future, as I'm kind of running low on stuff. That being said, still made the right call on that because honestly that place was killing me. But that being said, I remember that a couple years back, whatever, I was really trying to push myself on a treadmill. And my chest hurt a bit, and I put my hands on that heart reading thing. It said 203, and I was like, oh shit. So I was like, and then from that point on, we just got more and more overtime all the time. It was just like, I kept prioritizing being able to do my job as they kept just increasing the quotas over and over and over again, making everything impossible. Not saying I don't mind working, but it's like, they just made it completely impossible and everything kept breaking and we kept, our suppliers kept running out of stuff. They kept moving up shipping dates and it's just like, it was just constant bullshit. It's so hot underneath this mask. But yeah, I suppose that's the most important thing to tell people is this. Not everything in life is going to come easy to you. Lots of things are going to take lots of effort. And that sometimes you won't put in the amount of effort that you think you should put in. And a lot of times, even if you do put in the effort you think you should put in, you need to put in more. You're still likely to fail at your goals. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And even if you have setbacks or things don't work out quite the way you wanted, keep trying. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. At least I believe in you more than I believe in myself. So, but yeah, no matter what, I'll keep trying, but I feel discouraged and worried and anxious about everything. And I one day would like to hope I think I'd be athletic, but I have never been athletic. I mean, the fastest I could ever run a mile was 7 minutes. And nowadays I would probably take me at least 10 minutes to run a mile. Maybe even 10 and a half minutes. And my jogging kind of shit. I know that one time on the bike trail there was this dude, he's like his early, mid something 40s. And then military, he's wearing those like weighted vests, like a rucksack, whatever it is. And the dude was like training for some sort of like military competition. Dude was wearing a weighted vest, jogging faster than what I feel I run. Then again, I'm also the kind of person that spends most of my time on the bike trail just walking. Like there's sometimes I would just go walk like 12 miles. And granted, there's sometimes I would stop here and there, like they got some bridges here and there. They go over some water, and it's nice just to stand there for like 10 minutes, just watch the water go by. The same way I'm walking down the trail, and it's just I don't have an MP3 player or anything like that, and a lot of times I'll turn my phone off when I'm walking down that bike trail. So it's just me and the sounds of trees blowing in the wind, or listening to just the wind itself. Or sometimes there's a lot of squirrels and rabbits that are constantly going around there, and of course there are some coyotes, even wolves in the area, but they stay away from those sorts of areas, and they're very, minimal. Main thing is as long as you don't go out at night, you're fine. At nighttime, there's some not only unsavory animals, but also unsavory people. By the daytime, you're fine. Though I'm also the kind of person that would suggest everybody carry a gun or something. Just self-defense. That being said, it's just nice to walk the bike trail. I don't listen to any music. I don't usually have any sort of electronics. Sometimes I've turned my phone on and posted a message in the community post, just talking about something, I guess, just mentioning, hey, I'm out walking, but heck, I know when I was trying to do the jogging out there, I wound up hurting my back a few times. The lower parts of my back hurt like fucking hell when I tried wearing a back brace. And I was like, okay, I'll just push through it, and I'll just, I want to get more physically fit, so I'll just push myself harder, and all I did was hurt myself more. I was like, okay, now you have shin splints that are really bad, that make you think that maybe I have some microfractures, maybe. Which I know sounds dumb, but I mean, there was a time I broke one of my feet, and I didn't even do anything. I didn't hit it on anything. I wasn't skateboarding or shit. I just one day, it hurts to put weight on this. Went to the doctor, x-ray. That's broken. The ball of your foot is broken. Wear this stupid boot thing for a few months or some shit. And of course, I was still working a full-time job in a restaurant. I mean, I was in high school at the time, but I was still working full-time at the same time. Because on school, I was doing school. I had straight A's, 4.0 honors diploma, did calculus, physics, chemistry, all that stuff. Also, Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout. Not that I remember how to do shit. Did camping, and I would usually work at least about 37 hours a week, except for the 1 week. Well, usually I would actually make up for that one day, so it'd still be 37 hours a week. And plus I did camping about 1 weekend a month, and then there was summer camp, which I paid for with, restaurant stuff. But yeah, I was still working with that damn boot cast on my leg. Just though it was winter, there's snow everywhere, and I was having to like take trash out and scrub the floors and take money and wash dishes and cook food. So can't exactly get like hot fryer grease or dish water or mop water or snow or trash on my boot because I can't really change that because it's kind of a cast. So I just had to like wrap my leg in a trash bag and keep working. But yeah, the bone thing. I'm just saying it's hell. I had palsy when I was 13 years old for a couple weeks until I recovered from that. That was cool. Technically Bell's palsy, but still. It is. I've never been athletic. I'm 5'11". I'm like 215 pounds. So I'm 180 centimeters tall, and I don't remember what 215 pounds turns into in. I feel like I want to call it metric. Ow. My thigh has gone numb from leaning that way. Ow. Fuck. Yeah, as I make fucking cat noises. But I don't know if you can see. Okay. Say if I put. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see. So hot, this damn thing. And itchy. Thank goodness I have the air conditioner up. Ow, dude. But yeah, I just. Hell, if anybody's actually listening to this, I guess the main question is why? I mean, that being said, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you are. Hi, welcome. But. Yeah, why? That being said, either way, I do appreciate it. This place is a place for me to talk about a filter, just have someone to talk to. So, I at least appreciate being able to do this. But yeah, there's so many things I try to do, whether playing guitar, but I'm not good at my guitar. I'm trying to learn how to juggle, but I can't do that without. I'll try to throw the stuff in the air, and I keep. Thankfully, the balls are soft. Otherwise, I'd break a fucking window. Every attempt at getting physically fit, I just seem to sprain or strain something. You take one look at me, you would assume I've never lifted a weight in my life, never benched in my life, never done a single push-up. I do feel like I'm just getting fatter and weaker as I get older, and less energy, less everything. You feel like the person I was when I was younger was already basically considered worthless by everybody to begin with. And as I get older, I somehow feel like I keep getting more and more worthless. Like everything I try to do is a failure, and all I do is fail worse every time. Sometimes I feel like I go outside and just the way it is, just being around people or driving, and you feel like it's like every day you feel like, oh, this is why I shouldn't go outside. So and like I said, it's discouraging. It is. I'm sure if you guys can hear me, it's microphones over there. But yeah, my main advice for everybody is just don't be so hard on yourselves. Keep trying. I mean, I'm not somebody to really be giving other people advice. I'm not successful at anything. It's not like I'm some athlete giving you advice on how to get stronger. I'm a nerdy fat otaku who's considered a loser by society, who's been through divorce, family broken up, all that stuff. Spent most of his life working in restaurants, factories, and warehouses, and doing contract work and manual labor. I mean, like I said, I'm not exactly a person who's successful. Heck, while I do say my videos are made mainly just, to make a video, to be able to talk, to be able to play video games. I like Let's Plays. I enjoyed them so much back when nobody even knew what YouTube was. I remember Ultra J Man and all those guys back then, and I greatly enjoyed watching those Let's Plays. I did try doing a Let's Play of I Want to Be the Guy. Or at least I was going to. I tried downloading it 4 times on my computer, and it just wouldn't work at all on my computer. There's a few games that would at least load on my computer, but the OBS won't recognize it. But I Want to Be the Guy, it's not much of a program. It just wouldn't even work at all. Sometimes I consider returning to Shadow War, but I'm like, it recorded so badly on OBS. It's a PowerPoint presentation of Italian stabbing orcs and me yelling. But heck, I'm the kind of person who will sometimes spend 7 to 12 hours just walking back and forth in my living room, listening to music and talking to myself about various ideas, whether it's anime or the Bible or anything. Heck, at one point I remember being like 11 or younger, like having a lot of obsessive about something like writing a list like 200 deadly sins, and I lost that list. I kind of vaguely remember some things, but it was more of an idea of what's the best way to put it. I find a lot of philosophy of different people very interesting. I enjoy horror stories and movies. I'm the kind of person that I never want to hurt anybody in real life. I enjoy playing video games like Halo. I enjoy movies, trying to think of a movie offhand, like Fast and the Furious. It's got violence. But, I'm the kind of person I've never hurt anybody except in self-defense. I've often been criticized as being my main failing is I'm not an aggressive person. I don't seek conflict or confrontation. I try to be polite to everybody. I try to understand where the other person's coming from. I think that is something that's been lost in today's society. That people can't just have disagreements and without it becoming some sort of, aggressive altercation. People just listen to each other. Like you should be able to have a difference of opinion with somebody and still respect them. I don't know. I just feel bothered by a lot of stuff in society, and I listen to a lot of stuff on YouTube that at least to get other people's opinions on things and what they think. I don't agree with all of it, but many people are at least able to at least vent some of the stuff that bothers me, and they can at least understand. That being said, I really don't know what to expect in the future. Really, I don't even know. This is a disorganized mess. This is why people write scripts and shit. And of course, I don't even know if I have ADHD or autism. I just sort of tend to go everywhere, and I can't seem to focus. I don't even know what that is. I mean, the thing is this: I don't even know if I could redo all the stuff I did in high school. I mean, like I said, I had straight A's, 4.0, honors diploma, calculus, physics, chemistry. I don't even know if I could do that stuff anymore. I don't even know if I could still even relearn that stuff, let alone how to even use it for anything. Lately, I feel more and more like my short-term memory's gone to shit. And my ability to focus on anything is just gone. Also, as time goes on, I consider more and more the possibility of taking the antidepressants the doctor's been telling me to take for a couple of decades. Especially since concerns about things like fibromyalgia and stuff like that stuff would be considered the best treatment for that. So it's like, okay, maybe if I start taking that stuff, I would suddenly, be more athletic, feel better about things. Then again, I don't like the idea of being dependent on something, and even then, what if I can't afford that stuff one day? I mean, right now I technically can't afford to even start it. But even if I did start taking antidepressants, what if one day I can't afford it anymore? So, there's mixed feelings on that. But I don't know. We'll figure that out one day. But yeah, main thing I guess I was going to be concise about stuff is this. I want everyone out there to be kind to everybody, but most of all, be kind to yourselves. Read everything you can. Study, have critical thinking. Think for yourself. Don't believe everything you see on the internet or, hear. Take everything with a grain of salt. And try to learn everything you can from all this stuff. And, try to combine it. Try to take the bits of each thing that makes sense and try to compare them toward each other so that you can at least understand what's going on around you. But most of all, I would say this. As I've said that like 20 times already, is I tend to, I don't know, am I getting early Alzheimer's? I tend to repeat myself a lot. Sometimes I'll repeat the same sentence over and over. Okay, for real this time. Final, concise way of doing this. I just want everyone to be kind out there. To read stories. If you have family, friends, or a romantic partner, whoever, someone you care about, make sure to, love them, and hopefully they do the same with you. To appreciate the people you have, to enjoy nature. If you have the chance, go to a bike trail, walk the bike trail. And like I said, I know some people like the MP3 player stuff. Heck, sometimes I wish I had an MP3 player to listen on that stuff. But I'd say even if you do, go there with no MP3 player, no electronics, no phone, or at least have your phone turned off. You might want to have a phone for emergency purposes, but have your phone turned off. Like I would suggest to everybody, go to a bike trail or something and just walk for a while. Now, some people have some people have mentioned that maybe the 12-mile walk might be not exactly a short walk. You know, maybe spending 4.5 hours walking and a half hour standing at a bridge watching water go by might be excessive. I mean, or sometimes I was like, there was one day toward the start, I went like 14 miles, and I was kind of limping back. But it's so hot in this thing. But yeah, I would suggest everybody just listen to music like Tool, Perfect Circle. Go for walks on bike trails. Read books like The Odyssey or Edgar Allan Poe collections and stuff like that. Light novels. Heck, The Slayers. Oh, my ass hurts. Fuck. Ow. My hip shouldn't hurt from leaning over like this. That's the name. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, my. Ow. Why is that just. Alright, how to do this. 4 to 2 minutes. It's supposed to be like 2 minutes. It's supposed to just maybe sit down and say, hey, it's Lunar D8. I tried working out and going on diets. I'm still fat. I didn't build any muscle. And I am a complete failure at everything I do. It's discouraging, but I'm going to keep trying. I don't know if I'll ever succeed, but I'm going to keep trying. And that if anyone out there feels the same way I do, I want you to keep trying too. And to be kind to yourselves. And just take care of yourselves. Do your best. And of course, don't push yourself so hard that you hurt yourself. But you do have to push yourself somewhat in order to make improvements. Of course, if there's like a gym trainer or something, yeah, consult them. I'm saying it's discouraging. I feel discouraged. But I'm going to keep trying. And I want all of you to keep trying too. So, even if it feels hopeless, even if it feels like you can never succeed, I don't want any of you to ever give up. Okay, I'm gonna end this video and I'm gonna go get some Arby's, some roast beef sandwiches, and some Mellow Yellow. Because